for God of War info. First up, we have confirmation that there will be a photo mode, but it won't necessarily be there at launch. God of War Ragnarok's photo mode feature won't be available at launch. This is what Santa Monica Studio has confirmed. When previews went live last Friday, some pointed out the notable omission of a photo mode. Interestingly, it took the developer 5 days to release a statement confirming that it plans to add photo mode to the game, just not at launch. And so they say in their official tweet here that photo mode will be coming to God of War Ragnarok after launch. We'll share more details closer to when we plan to release it, and we can't wait to see all of the captures once it's live. So depending on who you are, this might not be a big deal to you at all, or this could be a pretty significant deal. There's no doubt that there is a community of gamers who really look forward to these photo modes, and they spend a lot of time with them. But still, it's not like God of War Ragnarok isn't getting a photo mode. It's just going to come sometime after launch. I imagine it won't be too long after launch, so I figured I would let everybody know about that. But moving on to the final God of War Ragnarok topic, we're talking about the latest behind-the-scenes video that Sony released. Reading from Gaming Bolt, it says the second video in Sony Santa Monica series detailing the development of God of War Ragnarok is now available. This time, the focus is on combat, from the animations to the difficulty tuning. As combat designer Stephen O notes, I'm just going to call him Stephen O, one of the most challenging parts of the job isn't the technical implementation of creating a creature, but it's navigating that line between frustrating and engaging. The goal is to make something that makes players lean forward and focus and try hard against that enemy and feel good about overcoming that. But we don't want to make them feel defeated if they can't figure something out. All 9 realms are available in the sequel, though not immediately from the onset, and each has a unique theme and enemies. The development team heard feedback, and more mini-bosses and enemy variety has been leaned into. Players have battled the Dark Elves in Alfheim, but now they're going up against the Light Elves. Combat has also been heavily improved. New abilities are showcased, including a sick move that launches an enemy into the air with the Blades of Chaos before grappling and detonating them. The Blade Grapple is also useful, expanding on traversal and increasing the overall speed of combat. Building up the stun meter also leads to different means of decapitation. Atreus will also be much more aggressive this time, and there will be more mini-games and puzzles involving both father and son. And so that's just a small little summary of what this video discussed, but once again, I'm going to have this video linked down below, and you'll be seeing some of the footage in the background as well. I highly recommend you check this out. I know that this is one area of the game that many people consider the most important, and obviously you want to know what are the big changes that were made to combat and the overall feel, flow, and design compared to God of War 2018. One of the things that they definitely showcase in this video that we did talk about in our last video is the brutality and how it's clearly been increased, but still you get the sense that they're not showing everything yet and they're holding back quite a bit. But nonetheless, the combat looks incredible. It was also really cool to kind of get these little clips where you see Atreus really being a lot more aggressive than he was in the first game. I mean, he just gets right up in there with Kratos now, and you can tell that he's just going to be not only much more helpful, but it seems like you're just going to not have to worry, or Kratos, I should say, is not going to have to worry nearly as much about protecting Atreus. He's really going to be able to hold his own. And I believe one of the developers from Santa Monica in this video basically described Atreus more as a companion this time around, and not necessarily somebody that you have to worry about protecting at all times. So very cool. I really, really like this video series that Santa Monica is doing, where each Tuesday they're dropping something new that allows the development team to not only get some spotlight, but really explain a lot of the things that people want to hear about and learn about and know about going into God of War Ragnarok. So yeah, the combat is looking very, very good. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you did find it informative. Again, if you did, be sure to leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.